Hello, this is the Curious Carnivore, and first off, I want to thank everyone who's watching my video, my intro video, and giving me encouragement and likes and subscribing. It tells me a lot about this community and how it's really, you know, the message is getting out there, and I think more people are curious like I was about this way of eating. And so yeah, I just really wanted to thank you all who are subscribing and watching and liking and giving my videos a little bit of attention so that more people will see them. So continue doing that, and so that my message and so many others like mine can get out. But today's video, it is Monday, February 19th, and I am kind of just doing these video logs, I guess. I want to talk about my day yesterday. So Sundays are kind of a free day for me. I want to be doing more videos on Sundays, and the gym where I work out of, I'm a massage therapist, and I rent a room at a CrossFit gym in Oswego, Illinois, and Sundays are a quiet day here. So I really appreciate that. I did get a microphone maybe to cut back on the back noise from the music that could be playing when I'm doing videos. So I'm going to check that out and see once I get home and can hear more realistically. Anyway, but Sundays are a free day for me, and sometimes I struggle on those days because my structure is a little bit different. I don't have, my schedule that I need to kind of stick to, and it kind of throws me off sometimes. And while I work through that most of the time and can stay disciplined, I did have a little bit of a hard time yesterday. I veered off course. So I've been trying to increase my protein intake. And honestly, it just feels like a lot of food. And yesterday, I woke up, I had my coffee, and I have my coffee with butter in it and heavy whipping cream. So I get my fat intake, right? And then so I get busy with my day. I had a project of reorganizing my cabinets that I was into, and kind of got distracted with the time, and I made some food. I ate a little bit of it, but I really wasn't feeling it. I was not feeling it. I was just like, I am not hungry. I was taking bites. It would get cold. I'd have to reheat it. And then finally I was just like, okay, I probably ate maybe 2 eggs and a couple, maybe 4 ounces of meatballs that I made, 2.5 maybe of those, so 5 ounces of meat. And then I just decided, I was just like, you know what, I'm just not going to eat today because I'm not feeling it. I'm busy and I'm not going to get to it in a good time. Another rule that I have is that I'm not going to eat after dark. So I check, generally speaking, most of the time, 95, 96, 99% of the time, I try to get my food in before nightfall. For me, that is generally prior to noon, sometimes prior to 1, because that's when I go to work. I'm a massage therapist, so I work more in the afternoons, except for Fridays and every other Saturday. So those are morning shift hours, but all the other days are afternoon to evening hours. Mondays and Thursdays, I work here at the gym on my own, doing massages from 4 to 9 p.m. So I try to get my meals in before 4 p.m., probably before 3 p.m., because I'm actually getting ready, showering, and getting ready to come to work. So I'm trying to get my workouts in, and it's 160 grams of protein in a window of about like 2 to 4 hours sometimes, because I just am not hungry in the mornings. So yesterday this happened, and by the time I finished my project, I was like, okay, well, it's Sunday. I decided to just relax. I was going to go see a friend, and then that just didn't end up happening. So it was fine. But around 6 or 7 o'clock, I I don't know. Maybe I was stressed out about these videos. Maybe my cycle is coming. Maybe there's a bunch of other reasons that could have been the reason for this. But I generally don't keep a lot of crap in my house specifically to avoid things like this. But there are some things I keep, like nuts, some nuts and seeds, and they're not even, when I have them, they're not even that good to me anymore because they're raw. They don't have any seasonings on them. They're not roasted with sea salt and other flavorings. So when I have them, they're not even really that great to me. And then I had these keto clusters that you can get at Aldi's. They're like this chocolate covered quinoa and nuts and seeds. It has these clusters. They're clustered because they're chocolatey clusters. And so I had some of that, and this has been in my pantry forever. I haven't even like really thought about it. And then all of a sudden I was getting these like snacky kind of like, I don't know if it was emotional eating or what. But anyway, it wasn't even like I really, really went way off the wagon. I could have, in a real off the wagon kind of moment, I would have gone and gotten like a concrete mixer, some real sugar, not like a Chobani. Oh, I had these Chobani Oreo cookie, like zero sugar yogurts that have been in my fridge for a little while too. And I keep some of this stuff in there for my boyfriend who comes over every now and then. And then I had, a cheese stick, which I've been trying to avoid cheese in general because, dairy and cheese, I have addictive behaviors with it and things like that. So I just really, I just wanted to come on and let you know that life isn't perfect. People don't go on this diet because it's easy. There are easy aspects, and then there are difficult aspects, and then you're going to have good and bad days. And then, and over time, I think the accumulation of the good days brings healing to your body. That's what I'm hopeful for. I can feel it in my body. I thought maybe, because I had eaten a little bit later last night, that my numbers would be off today, but they weren't. And then so today I got busy and I haven't had a chance to eat, but I am going to be starting work here soon. So I've decided that I'm going to fast today. Number one, I just don't, I'm not interested in food right now, especially meat. And I know that sounds awful as a curious carnivore, but there are days, obviously, where I really enjoy my meals. But I think my body is just telling me that, to give it a break right now. I'm trying to listen and make sure that, I'm not just doing things because of a protocol. I'm doing things based off of what my body's telling me, based off of what I'm feeling. I want to stick to a plan, but also I need to be able to have some flexibility and grace for myself. My numbers, I referenced them a little bit earlier. I take my blood glucose and my ketones every morning and a couple times a day. maybe through 2, 3 times a day. But first off, I take them in the morning. And my numbers were not that bad this morning. And then after I had my coffee, I did have some fat this morning. It wasn't too bad. It was fairly decent, and by noon I was in a light state of DKI, ketosis. I use the Keto Mojo device and app, but yeah, just using today to kind of reset and get back on track. I did a little bit of strength training and some sprinting, and hopefully not stressing my body out too much. But hopefully I'm also using those ketones and searching for some fat on my body to utilize for energy. I'm about to get started for work, so I have to get going. But again, I really want to thank everybody who's been supportive of my videos so far, and I really want to thank you again for your support. Okay, so I guess that's my video for today. I could go on and on about the carnivore diet and all the different aspects, but we'll save it for another video, I guess. Um, so yeah, I hope everyone has a great day, and I just want to encourage you to not give up. I'm not giving up. This is one of the things about this diet that I really, feel so confident about is getting back on the wagon is super motivating. I'm very motivated to do that. I may have these impulsive little moments, but at the end of the day, I know that I feel so much better when I'm not eating crap, when I am not eating even alternative sugars, because I start getting cravings and things like that. So, anywho, want to let you go because I gotta go, but I look forward to our next video.